Hey, this is Blake from Smokeware, and in this video we're gonna cook pork spare ribs on the big green egg. Interested? Keep watching. Many ways to cook ribs on the big green egg. For this cook, we're going to do a little bit of a longer cook. It's gonna go indirect for about 5 hours. The first 4 hours are going to be about 250 to 275. You want to keep it in that range. Then we're going to sauce up the ribs with your favorite barbecue sauce. And then that last hour, we're going to crank up the heat a little bit for about 300 to 325, and then they'll be ready to go. Remove the smokeware chimney cap. Open the bottom wide up. Ladder up. Before we add rub to the ribs, we want to remove the membrane on the underside of the ribs. This will help get the rub really into the meat here. I've already seasoned my ribs with a little bit of mustard on each side. I personally like the mustard flavor on my ribs, and I found it helps the rub to stick to the ribs. And the rub that I'm using specifically is the Stonewall Kitchen Carolina's rub. I like this. It's a little bit sweet and spicy. And you want to let this sit out for about 5 minutes at least before you put them on the grill. Sprinkling in about a handful of half hickory and half cherry chips to get that good smoke going on for the cook. I got the grill here at a 250, so it is time to put the spare ribs on there. All right, we got our plate setter in there. We got our drip pan covered in tin foil. We got the Smokeware Rib and Roasting Rack to really hold the ribs nicely there. And of course we got our ribs. So what we're gonna do now is let it sit. Don't even peek on it, don't open it for 4 hours at, like I said earlier, at about 250 to 275. 4 hours later here, the first peek, let's do it. Woo, looking good, look at that. You can see the bones separating a little bit there on the bottom. Now we gotta sauce them, and I'm using a KC butt sauce. It's a new sauce I found actually in Ace Hardware, trying something new. And we're just gonna sauce it up a little bit here. After you get the ribs sauced up, then you wanna put them on for possibly another hour at 300 to 325. I'm going to take mine off a little bit early because they look like they were pretty well done. I was running a little bit high the last 4 hours at more about 275. I spent more time at 275 than I'd say 250. Our day cook has now turned into a night cook, and I'm using the Smokeware grill light. And let's see what we got under the lid here. Woo, looking good. They ready. Just tasted the ribs. They're amazing, so good. Really like this recipe a lot because it's so simple. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up. Have a question, let us know how you like your ribs in a comment below. Again, I'm Blake from Smokeware, and get fired up, my friends.